Hi everybody, this is DearMamaSal, and some terrible things happened today. In this video, let's take a few minutes to find some balance. Somebody once said that no matter what the situation, don't let your emotions overpower your intelligence. You know, I just came from watching the television and seeing that this terrible thing that happened at the practice baseball game. And obviously it affected me. It made me angry. I was, how could anybody do such a thing? And I started to get all sort of churned up. And then I remembered that I need to take the emotion out of it to be able to balance. So how do you take the emotion out of things? Well, I thought I'd give you a story from my own life, which hopefully will make some sense to you. I had to send my car in to have a few things done to it, and it was a big lot of things, quite honestly. It was going to cost me about $2,000 to get the repairs done. And that's $2,000 I didn't want to spend on my car, but sometimes you have to. The car, like me, is getting older and things are giving out, but it needs to be done. However, when they were taking the car apart to do the repairs that they were planning to do, they found something far worse. Just my luck, right? And the far worse thing, they told me, was going to cost me twice as much. So instead of having a bill for $2,000, which quite honestly was a strain, I now had a bill over $4,000. Now, luckily, as you guys know, I really trust my car repair shop. And they would never tell me this needs to be done if it doesn't. And then automatically, your mind starts to race and go, should I sell the car? And even, that voice in your head goes, why didn't you sell the car a year ago? Well, I didn't sell the car a year ago because I was told, keep my car. It's a tank. It pulls my trailer. And it will probably last me for the rest of my life if I continue to look after it. And that may mean spending money on it every now and then. And so to balance, what I needed to do was to remember why I love the car. It is a really comfortable car. And yes, I do need to do some repairs on it every year. But the repairs I want to do this year are about my safety. You see, it started off where I had a bit of an issue with my steering column pump, the pump that pumps fluid to my steering column. Well, if I don't have that done, my steering column can seize. So we know that wasn't a maybe. Unfortunately, at the same time, my tires are beginning to wear thin, and I know I need new ones before the winter. It's a safety thing. And the third thing was when they pulled it all apart to try and do something, they found out that my brakes had a serious problem going on. Well, actually, the brakes themselves are wearing pretty thin, but because of the make of the car, I ended up with a bigger problem. And the bigger problem is they have to do a whole lot of work. I won't worry you with all the technicalities of it. So first of all, I get really heated about this inside and, oh gosh, and how can I be so stupid and da-da-da. And I go, no, I've had this car a long time and I've looked after it really well. Shh, it's okay. And so what I reminded myself of is when I do these security upgrades, if you like, my car will be safe for me to drive for maybe another 10 years. So do you understand? I have to take the emotion out of it. It's not fair, and I'm angry, and why does it always happen to me, and all those sort of things that go through your head. You need to take those out and just get down to the facts. The facts are, these are the repairs that need to be done. Do you want to do them? Basically, that's the decision. And part of my thinking was, do I want to do them all right now? Or do I want to do some now and some later? I decided I'm going to do them all now. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I literally just needed to pull that emotion out of it, look at the facts, car needs these things done. These things need to be done so you'll be safe. Do you want to be safe? Yes, no brainer. Do the repairs. So I wondered, what is it you're stressing about? And I'm certain you've got things in your life that are causing you stress. What if you take the emotion out of it, and what if you just get down to the facts? If you are not able to do that on your own, feel free to write to me at DearMamaSal@gmail.com, and we can work through some of these things together. This is Dear Mama Sal saying, do what you have to do to find balance. It could save your life. Remember to look after one another, but most of all, remember to look after yourself. This is Dear Mama Sal saying, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. And bye-bye for now.